we are gonna work in the greenhouse today. Look at this, 74 degrees in the greenhouse today, which I mean, I can't wait to get out there. It's gonna be so nice and warm. So I have my work area now cleaned up and ready to go. Now I need to go inside and get the seeds ready. Almost always we use the Johnny's 12 seeder right here. I clearly have no idea what's going on. Sometimes the language barrier gets tough. Sorry. Drip Depot, we just go into their small farm kits and you can customize them. Mm-hmm. So we're in the germination room right now and I am going to seed in here because it's pretty late outside and it's very warm in here. It's 75 degrees. I've got the heater on. Okay, so it's a beautiful day outside today. We are gonna work in the greenhouse today. Look at this, 74 degrees in the greenhouse today, which I mean, I can't wait to get out there. It's going to be so nice and warm. So the problem with this time of year is if the sun is not on the greenhouse, the temperature drops extremely rapidly. And it's already about 1 o'clock. I need to get out there and get work done before the sun sets down behind the house. So I'm going to get out and work on that. We need to move soil out there. The soil is in the germination room. It was thawing out. And then I also need to clean an area for me to work. Get the wheelbarrow in there and have Jose bring me some water so I can start making soil blocks. We don't usually do anything out there until the 20th of March. That's when we usually do our onions. So to be out there planting this early, I'm very excited. So I'm going to get to work. Okay, so actually in the last couple of days, a lot of change on these. They were definitely frozen solid the other day, but now they're warming up on the outer sides, which means we'll be able to use that here pretty quick. But I'm going to work in our seating table over here today. So I'm going to get over there and get that cleaned up. So I have my work area now cleaned up and ready to go. Now I need to go inside and get the seeds ready, which is going to take a few minutes. We'll see what the temperature is and what the sun looks like at that time if I'm going to come out here and seed. I have some other projects I want to work on tonight, so if that doesn't work out, yeah. All right, tomorrow is supposed to be another good day. We have a couple of good days coming up this week. I think there will be a few days to be able to do some seeding. So one of the first things I need to do is get the seeds ready. Or decide what I'm going to plant. So I know I want to do spinach, I want to do some lettuces, kale, Swiss chard, and then herbs. I think herbs are going to be the first thing I'm going to get started on because I need some of those for market. And I want to get them started now, and then some basil because I want to do it for us. I think I'm going to do a total. I have enough lighting to do about 6 shelves, and on 6 of the shelves I can fit, depending on if I'm using the paper pot transplanter trays or just the regular trays, I can fit anywhere 3 to 4 per shelf. So about 24 trays will fit in there. A few less if it's paper pot transplanter because they're a little bit bigger. So we're going to start down here in the herb drawer. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a tray of cilantro. I want to do a tray of basil. And then I probably will do some sage. I'm not sure if I'll do a full tray of that yet. And then I probably will do some oregano, which, yummy, and some thyme, because thyme I believe takes a long time. 90 to 95 days. So yeah, I can get that started now. Summer savory too takes a while. That might be a good one to get started. Oregano. Yeah. So okay, so this gives me enough to get started on some trays out there. I don't want to get too much going this afternoon because once the temperatures drop, I'm not going to want to be out there anymore. It's going to be very chilly. The seed starting mix we use is from Morgan Composting. They call it Dairy Dew. This is their Seed Starter 101. It's incredible. We've never had any issues with it. We have great germination in it. So we just use a wheelbarrow to mix it in. And then almost always we use the Johnny's 12 seeder right here. We really like that. They're about a little smaller than 2" by 2". We also use this guy, the 6 seeder. So we mix our soil in a wheelbarrow here. These 2 bags of seed starter that I did will take about maybe a bucket to a bucket and a half of water to get it to the right moisture level. I like our seed starting mix to be pretty moist. I think it just helps with germination. It helps the blocks stick together. So Jose's bringing me some warm water, just so I don't have to have my hands in the cold. For soil blocking, we like to use these trays from Bootstrap Farmer. These are really nice. They're very thick. I think these ones are on their 2nd season and they're in great shape. So I'm actually just going to make soil blocks in here. I'll do the seeding inside of the house later today or tomorrow morning. Set it here so I have access to it.
Outside is 33.
Yeah, so not very warm outside, but beautiful in here. It does feel like spring.
Yeah.
So what is today? February
3rd?
3rd?
3rd, yeah.
Yeah, so we are getting close. Usually we don't start planting until March 20th.
Mm-hmm.
So we're a lot earlier than normal.
Yeah.
Because the weather is so gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah. Someday on this week it will be around 40s. Yeah.
Yeah, in the 40s.
Yeah.
So we have plenty of days to work in here. I think I'm just going to make 1 round of soil blocks today, and then later in the week finish them up. So today I should be able to make about maybe 6 of these trays of soil blocks. And I'm going to start with the herbs and then move on to some other stuff. So what's wrong, Uper? You want to go play?
Look at the frisbee.
Where's your toy? So, all right.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be making soil blocks.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I don't know yet. You need help here?
No. Okay. Did you want to help?
Maybe see it. Or you want to do it inside?
We can seed if you want to help. Like somewhere there. Tronic. He's scared of his sister still. The seeds are in like that red metal thing. I think they're in the house somewhere. I don't know where I put them.
Okay.
But if you want to work on that, we need to do basil, cilantro, a few other things.
Okay.
Okay, so each of these trays fits about 50 soil blocks. Well, it actually fits 50. You have to kind of squish them in there, but it works out really nice. So I usually do 1, 2, 3 full soil blocks, and then I do some on the side and just fill in where I need to. So I'm going to redo these shelves in here because we want to put the lighting on here. So right now what I'm going to do is just take every other shelf off. And then I'm only going to take the front piece off because when we do onions and some of the other starts in here, I need every single shelf. This room is crammed full during May, April and May. Pretty much. We just keep all these shelves stocked in here as we're getting things started for the season. So I don't want to take these too far apart, otherwise putting them back together is a pain in the butt. So I'm just going to take off the front piece here and then pull the shelf out that's in here and put it on the top shelf. And that'll create 1, 2, 3 slots on each of these shelves for creating a spot where we can do lighting and plants. So that's what I'm going to work on. I need to get a mallet though, because these I can't do by hand. Yeah, okay, mallet.
Come on, Tronic.
Boy. Thanks, Jose. These lights came with zip ties. Eventually, I'd like to do something that's a little more permanent with like a little chains or something that we can move them up and down if necessary. But I think for this first round, these are going to work great. Okay, so then these come with cords. So we can plug one in and then light up the whole shelf by attaching these three together. So I'm just going to start by getting the first one plugged in. We don't have an outlet over here, but we do have electrical right here. So Jose is going to put an outlet in for me. Okay, so I have most of the lights done. But what did we do this morning, Jose?
The plan for the next week or this week?
We did our plan for next week. We always do a plan. Usually we do it on Sunday, but we forgot. But then we ordered something. That's what I was thinking about. What did we order?
Oh, because we need more space upside in the garden, so we order more irrigation system.
Yeah, because we extended the garden. Oh, I just clipped this and now I can't unclip it. We ordered more irrigation. So, but, okay, so we order from Drip Depot all the time. We're not affiliated with them. They have nothing to do with us. But we ordered it and literally within an hour it shipped. And it was a pretty good size order.
Yeah.
Clearly they know what they're doing around there. They're very quick. So our irrigation is coming. So we're doing 48 more beds that we need to irrigate this year. So we had to order the equipment, all the drip irrigation for that. And it's supposed to be a very dry year is what they're calling for with the El Nino. So we need to be extra prepared.
Yeah. So now it's easy for us because we know how to make the order.
Oh yeah, Drip Depot, we just go into their small farm kits and you can customize them. So we just go in there and we customize because we have a lot of stuff. But like, for instance, we need a ton of 6-inch drip tape. But we don't need much 18-inch or 12-inch. So we have to order a ton of that. So we got in and we just customized everything. It's incredible. Thank you, Drip Depot.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, well, tomorrow I got to go pick up our truck.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to finish the lighting in here. And then that's it for today.
Oh.
All right, so I'm in here again. We only got 4... Buddy, go lay down. Come on. All right, so I'm in here again working. I only got 4 trays done the other day, so we're going to get the rest done today. I'm going to try and get all the rest of the soil used up. Jose went and grabbed me the bucket of water so I can get the soil mixed. And then I'm just going to get soil blocks made and we'll bring them inside and then I can seed them in there. Especially because it's supposed to be a little chillier the next few days. Macho! What are you doing?
Oh.
Yep. All right, today is the 7th
wow.
of February. It's going fast. I have so much stuff I need to get done. Tomorrow we're going down to see friends, which will be nice. But I think after that we kind of need to call it quits.
Yeah, we need to start doing something.
Yeah, we need to be working here and focusing on projects here because we have a lot of things we want to get done. Working on that new member area, getting seeds in the ground.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we need to start staying focused on our own stuff. So the other day we only got 4 trays of seeding done. Again, just not working as hard as we should. So now today we have to do extra work. We're gonna get it. Well, I'm gonna get it done. What are you working on?
And doing another thing. I don't know if it's necessary, but
yeah, he is very technologically advanced, Jose is, and I am very technologically disadvantaged. So he's working, we like to have internet out on the farm, right?
Yeah.
And so he's working on making sure he's putting up a modem that helps extend our...
I'm doing the electric and the heater.
Oh!
Because right now it's hooked up to the main panel, so it's very long distances.
Oh.
Sometimes the power is very weak with that.
So I have no clue what you're doing, is what you're saying. Okay, so he's rerunning the electrical to our heater.
Yeah, I'm hooked up to the new panel here.
Okay,
So,
well, yeah. Wow, I clearly have no idea what's going on. Sometimes the language barrier gets tough. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, well, I am going to make soil blocks. Okay, so we're in the germination room right now, and I am going to seed in here because it's pretty late outside and it's very warm in here. It's 75 degrees. I've got the heater on, so I can work in here much more comfortably than I can out in the greenhouse right now, unless we run the heat, and I don't want to be running the heat out there. So what I'm going to do is these first 4 trays, I'm going to do 1 of Swiss chard and then 3 with some different kale varieties. I'm going to do some bok choy, I'm going to do spinach, I'm going to do a tray of beets, I think, some green onions, and lettuce. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get these done tonight and then see how much space we have left in the shelves, and it looks like we have quite a bit of room left in here. I didn't do the math beforehand. All right, I'm going to get this done. All right, so Swiss chard, we just seed 1 seed per hole, and Swiss chard are, I can't think of what it's called, but you're going to get multiple plants per seed usually, so you'll get probably 2 plants per seed, not always, but in general. Beets are the same thing. You've got to thin your beets. Okay, so once the seeds are in the trays, I cover it with a layer of starting mix, and it depends on the type of seed how much seed starting mix I use. Some of them I won't cover them at all if they need light to germinate. Some of them I'll put just a little bit to help keep the seeds moist. And then on these larger seeds like the Swiss chard, I'll put a fairly good amount, give them about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of depth. And then I'm going to give them a really good watering today to get them a good head start, get them a lot of moisture. I need to put a label on each of these. So usually on the label I'll put what it is, and then I'll put the date that we seeded it. Just that helps me keep track of when I should expect to see them come up. So I'm a big fan of kale. So I do a ton of varieties of kale. So I'm gonna do half a tray of each variety that I have. Generally with kale, I do 1 seed per soil block. I can't stand thinning. I really can't. It's so time consuming. So there is one kind of variety. I think it might be the Dazzling Blue, or it might be a different one, but it doesn't germinate very good, so I'll definitely double seed that one. But for, in general, just one.